Hey there you guys, my name is Shika and this is another Q&A video, and this is gonna be the last Q&A video I do in a while. And the reason for that is that some people took a very long time to send me their questions, and that really messed up my schedule a bit. So for now, we're gonna leave the Q&A videos aside for a little while, but instead I'll be doing Google Hangouts every month, and it's basically a place where we can talk in real time and you can ask stuff and stuff like that, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. So we're gonna try that out, and maybe I'll bring back Q&A videos every month or so, like every 2 months or every 3 months, and yeah, but I'll let you guys know. But for now, we're gonna try Google Hangouts, and I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. Dedotes asks, other than Ireland and Japan, where else would you like to travel to? Other than Ireland and Japan, I would love to travel to Africa because I really love animals and I would love to photograph some African animals. But for that, I need a very big lens. I don't know how to say it in English, but those very big lenses to take pictures from very far away. So I will not plan my trip until I have that first. If you were a sport, what sport would you be? I would love to say that I would be gymnastics or ice skating because it's very graceful and pretty and creative. But quite frankly, I think I would be something like golf because I'm very boring and uneventful. Did you find it easier to relate to the characters in 13 Reasons Why because of your time in the US? For those who did not know, I lived in the US for about 3 to 4 years. I spent my high school days there, so that's what Dedotes is talking about. And I don't think the reason was that I lived in the US because my school was very calm compared to the one in the series, and also because I was kind of like very quiet and I spent most of my time alone during my time in the US. But my school was very quiet and mostly respectful. Like, kids weren't that mean, at least not to me. Like, I did have some people bully me because I was Mexican and I was white and I didn't look Mexican and stuff like that, but What I think is the reason that a lot of people can relate to the characters in this series, especially to Hannah or Clay, is that a lot of us have dealt with bullying, either if it's us doing the bullying or we have been bullied by other people. And I can understand the controversy going around this series, but at the end of the day, for me, from someone who has dealt with sexual abuse and depression and bullying throughout her life, the series for me is just a series that's trying to tell people to be kind to one another and to be friendly, because you never know what people are going through and you can impact their lives in a very negative way. So it's just like the moral of the story for me is just to be nice and not being mean just for the sake of being mean. So I actually really like the series. There's stuff that I didn't really like as much, but I think that overall they did a good job with it. Ru-chan asks, what part of Mexico are you from? Originally I'm from Puerto Vallarta, Jalisco, which is on the coast, but right now I live in Mexico City. What was the first cosplay you put real effort into? I think my first cosplay that I actually kind of like try to step up my game was my Blackrock Shooter cosplay, and it wasn't the best, but I really liked the result back then. So yeah, I think that will be it. What is your favorite character to cosplay? My favorite character to cosplay is Judy Hopps from the movie Zootopia, and I really like rabbits. They're one of my favorite animals, and she's so cute and she wants to fight for what is right, and yeah, so she's my favorite character to cosplay. Aaron asks, how tall are you? I am 5'4", which might not be very tall, but for Mexican standards I am on the average of height, so I think I'm good with it. What is your favorite movie? My favorite movie of all time is Lion King, and I actually have a Lion King tattoo on my hip, and it's the little Simba that Rafiki draws on the tree. And yeah, so The Lion King is my favorite movie of all time. What would your perfect day consist of? My perfect day would be me waking up at whichever hour I would want and just playing with my pet ferret, whose name is Robin, by the way, and just chilling, watching some Netflix, maybe go out with some friends to have dinner or something, and just something very calm, maybe read a book before going to bed, and that's what my perfect days would consist of. Alex Dominguez asks, what has been the best thing about your rising popularity? The best thing for me is the people that I've had the opportunity to meet. There's so many people who are so kind and support me so much, and whenever we get to see each other on events or conventions and stuff, we have so much fun, and you guys are so kind to me. I have no words to express how happy it makes me to have you guys in my life. Because of cosplay, I've been able to travel to different cities that I would have never traveled otherwise, and also, as I said before, meeting new people from new places. It's just amazing, and that's the thing I love the most about everything. What is your favorite animated movie released this year? We're on May of 2017, and I have no idea what animated movies have been released this year. So I'll talk about last year. And last year, as I said before, my favorite animated movie that was released was Zootopia. I think it's a very important movie. It talks about very important things, and Judy Hopps is just so cute. So Zootopia. Chronatius Office, please forgive me if I completely butchered your name. I'm so sorry. Asks, any advice for potential photography majors? Of course! My advice to you would be to give it your best, and don't get sad when you compare your work to other people. Just try to learn everything that you can, either from your teachers, from other photographers, from anyone. Try to learn as much as you can, and also try to keep on taking pictures each day, even if it's something small, or you can plan like a big photography session or photography trip with your friends. The thing is that you have to practice every day, and you'll get so much better. What obstacles were on your path towards getting your degree? It was mostly budget problems, because I had to go to school, and then I had a part-time job, and it was just a lot of things that I had to buy for photography school, because you have to buy so many things, like for your camera, for the lab, and everything. So it was a lot of money, and for someone with a part-time job as a waitress, it was very, 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 very difficult to get by. And lastly, when did you realize photography was you wanted to pursue, or cosplay? With photography, ever since I was very, very little, I always liked drawing and doing stuff with my hands, and then like everyone in my family had like these little portable cameras from Canon, and like every single one of us had one, and I loved taking mine out and just walking around the block and taking pictures and going out with friends, and I took pictures of them, and it was so much fun. And I'm talking about a long time ago, when I was like 9 or 10 years old. And after that, I went to a hotel, and I got a job as an assistant to a photographer, and we would take pictures of the hotel, of the events they had in the hotel, and also weddings and stuff like that. And that's when I realized, like, oh, I'm having so much fun, and I love this so much, and you can actually work and live from this. So that's when I realized that I wanted to study photography. As for cosplay, it was something that just started out of fun with my friends when I was very young as well, and it just grew on me so much, and I just wanted to get better and better, because I just had so much fun, and I would meet so many new people, and it was just something magical to me, because I always liked anime and cartoons, and I also always liked dressing up. Like Halloween was a huge big deal in my family. So cosplaying was just a hobby that eventually grew more and more and more, and it got very involved in my life, and it has had such a big impact. Like, I used to not talk to anyone at all, and cosplay helped me to have a better self-esteem and to open up to people more easily. And thanks to cosplay, I have so many of the friends that I love so much right now. Like, I would have never met them if it wasn't because of this super fun and cute hobby. So it was never something that I initially wanted to pursue. It was just something that grew on me, and it became a big part of my life eventually. So that would be it for now, you guys. Thank you so much for sending me your questions and all your love and all your support. I appreciate it so much. You guys have no idea how happy I feel when I interact with you guys. And as I said before, this will be the last Q&A video I will be doing in a while. It doesn't mean they won't come back, but it just I will stop doing them in a while. And when I decide to do them again, I will tell you guys, so you can send me your questions and we can do this little fun activity together again. But in the meantime, we'll be hanging out in Google Hangouts, that we can talk with each other in real time, and we can ask stuff, and we can talk about video games and cosplay and anime and movies and everything you guys like. I will be posting the time and date of the hangout soon on my Patreon, so please keep an eye on that and come with me and talk about stuff. So that will be everything for today. Thank you so much for your support and your love, and I'll keep on trying my best. And as many of you guys may know, I don't know if you saw it on my Patreon or not, but my next photo shoot will be Ari, and the little outfit that I have for her is so cute, and I hope you guys will like it a lot. Thank you guys so much, and I'll be seeing you very, very soon. Goodbye!